Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. I'm Jen and my husband Joe is here.
Hi, neighbor.
And happy Memorial Day weekend. First of all, I want to thank all our service members, both active and retired, for their sacrifices they've given to our country and our freedom. And my husband is a veteran, so I thank him every day for his service. He served 26 years in the Army. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. I know I am. I have a few days off, so I'm very relaxed and happy to be here with all of you. I know Kirsten's finishing up her show. I just thought I'd come on here real quick just to give you guys the house rules and everything for all the new people who come on who haven't been here before. First of all, welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, hopefully you'll find some wonderful things here at my channel that you find in different other places as well. But needless to say, here we like to have fun and also learn a little bit about jewelry, and as well as just have some things for everybody. So first of all, if you're new here, hopefully you have a good time. Hi, Tori. Nice to meet you, and thank you for registering. I got your email earlier, and welcome. If you are interested in anything, this is going to be a shortened sale today. It's a little pop-up sale today. We're kind of doing a marathon. We just kind of thought about this between Kirsten's on. She's about to be off. I'm coming on now. For you to come on early, just a couple seconds, just to give everybody the house rules. And then Tanya is going to be on tonight after me, and she's doing her regular Sunday night sale at my Jewelry Addiction. And then after that, I believe Doug Raven's Chest will be on after her. So it's kind of like an all day affair. So I appreciate all of you guys being here. And if you're new, if you're watching this for the first time, please welcome, and then also register with us. And how do you register? I pinned my email to the top of the chat, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. We would need your name, your YouTube name, your complete mailing address, phone number if you'd like to give it to us, and then your PayPal information, because we do all our billing through PayPal. Now, since this is a, what do you call it, flash sale, my normal time slot when you guys would find me is normally Tuesday afternoons at 1 p.m. Central Time. And I usually do about 4.5 hours on that time slot. Just to let you guys know, it's my longer show. Today's a pop-up, so we're going to do 2 hours, okay, jam-packed with some clearance items, some buy it nows, kind of things like that. So I usually bring out, some other things on my longer shows, depending on what we're doing. So we're going to combine anything you buy today with Tuesday's show. So my husband, Joe, if you guys, and he's never comes on camera typically, but he does all my invoicing and the shipping for all of you. So what we're going to do is take everything you guys purchased today in connection with Tuesday sale and combine it as one invoice come Tuesday night, Wednesday morning after the show. And the reason I do that is because I do have a lot of viewers that, because I'm in the afternoon time slot, come home from work and they like to watch my videos and then inquire about certain things. Or if you guys watch the show and you and add to your order, you can always send me an email about it. Hi, Janie, how are you? And so that's how I do it on my show. Very simple. We try to make things easy and try not to make things complicated. So life is complicated enough without having all the complications of just general having a good time. Being complicated, right? So we're going to combine everything. So think of today, if you want to think of it, if some of you guys, since it's holiday weekend, guilt-free shopping today, because you won't get the bill until Wednesday. Between today and Tuesday, everything will get billed on Wednesday morning with my husband. So when we do all our billing through PayPal, and then we usually within 48 hours of that, expect your payment. So as soon as you guys pay, things get shipped out the door. Hi, Katie. How are you? Good to see you. While you're here, please hit the thumbs up on the thing and subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell notification so you get notified when I'm going on. Like today, this is an unusual day for us. Hi, Regina. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. So again, I'm going to kind of repeat myself because I know we're part of a marathon today with some other sellers. So
binge watching.
Everybody's kind of tuning in what's going on. So I know I just coming flip side to Kirsten at Kirsten Red Resale. I'm coming on for 2 hours, and then after me will be Tanya for her 4-hour show at my Jewelry Addiction, and then Doug at Raven's Chest. So anyway, we're going to go pretty fast here. Again, if you're new, please register. My husband's watching the email as live if you're going through the sale, so we can get your information. Okay, so he's telling me to keep on track. So it's ironic today is Memorial Day. And first of all, again, thank you to all the veterans and the active service members for what you do and serve our country and keep our freedom for our country. My husband's a 26-year veteran of the Army. Anyway, so I thank him for that. Anyway, we utilize on my channel this, a checkered flag. We just had the Indy 500 just ended. So it's kind of interesting. We use this. And what we do with this is an indication for a countdown, because I realize everybody's internet connection is slow. So when we do an auction format, I do a half raise like this, that you guys see on the show. And then when you win the item, you get the big flag. Now, those are for auctions. If I do buy it nows, I'm going to definitely tell you ahead of time and to refresh, okay? Because buy it nows can get sometimes frustrating, but I let everybody know what format we're going to be doing as we go along. Hi, Leslie. How are you? So yes, so let's get going. If you have something, now what I'm going to be doing mostly today is things that are behind me or in bins. I have new items for Tuesday. I'm not going to be bringing those out until Tuesday. So this is kind of like a flash clearance sale, kind of just have some fun because I only have 2 hours and I've already talked for a lot, like 10 minutes already. So as we're going along, if anybody has any questions, just don't hesitate to ask or put some in the chat. Just because it takes a lot of time, I'm not probably going to be doing rings today because there's so many rings. I got 2 trays of rings. I know we did that last show and it gets a lot of time. So I'll save those for Tuesday. So I'm basically going to be clearing out things behind me. So if you see things behind here, again, I'll bring these busts up as we're going along. But if there's something you have seen or requesting, I've got some custard glass, uranium glass back there, some sterling silver, shells, beads, anything. Okay, so just bear with me as we're going through all this. Okay. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, so let's get started. I go relatively fast. If you guys aren't familiar with who I am, I'm from Chicago and I talk fast. So I go at a very quick format. Okay. So this is just a way to get things warmed up. I have 17 people here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and all notifications. Hi, Amy. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day weekend. So I thought I'd just start out just real quick. I know I did these previously, but we're going to do something just fun, just to get everybody excited. I know these are just real cute little petite little pins. Hi, sis. How are you? Hi, Nancy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do here. This is going to be, I have 6 brooches in here, okay? And we're going to start this out. Hybrider gets choice, and we're going to start these out at $1. I know. For Memorial Day weekend, I figured I'd just do a blowout. These are brooches. There's a little seed pin with seed beads, all handmade. Then we have the Enamel USA. Then we have another little safety pin one. This look cute, little seed beads. Hi, Karen. How are you? I don't have any maple leaves today. I'm working on that, Karen. I'm sorry. my Canadian friends. God bless. And I have an angel here, little enamel. Hi, Merce. How are you? And number 6 is a rhinestone flag. Okay, so we'll start these out. High bidder gets choice at $1. We do dollar increments, just so if I can let these go. This is what I have left in inventory. I just want to kind of throw some good things out here. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I know, so we try to do something like that. So, and I'm gonna let this go and do dollar increments. So, and high bidder gets choice, and I have Katie in at $1. And everybody's thanking my husband for his service. Yes, my husband's a veteran, 26 years in the Army. So I'm very proud of him and very happy to be his wife and very happy that he's still here, yeah, quite frankly. That is. So I have, okay, so I have Katie, high bidder at $4. Everybody's saying hello to one another. Thank you, Kirsten, for having a great show. Everybody's coming to my show for 2 hours. And then we're going to pass the baton over to my jurisdiction, Tanya, at 4. Or excuse me, yeah, 4 o'clock Pacific time. I'm at 4 o'clock here. All right. So right now I have Regina in at 5. And if you guys aren't registered, and most of you guys are here registered, I only ship within the continental United States at this point, just to let everybody know. So if you're out of the country, unfortunately don't ship to you. But so I have Regina in at 7. Hello, Elizabeth K. How are you? And all you guys who have blue wrenches, please share your channels. Karen, I hope your granddaughter had a wonderful concert. If that's still going on, I'm not sure. This is a sale. Yes, ma'am. This is a sale. Yes, we're doing a 2-hour flash sale. This is an all-day marathon. Kirsten just got done. And I have Katie at high bid at 8. Regina's out. So this is where we're going to do. All right. So here we go. We're going to do like this for countdown for Katie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Katie for $8, and you can pick out ones you would like, my dear. Just give me a number. Number 6, the little rhinestone one. Okay, she got that for $8, and it's a beautiful brooch. Okay, so we'll get that for Katie. Let me get that going.
Shell Bell.
Hi, Shell Bell. How are you? Happy everybody Memorial Day weekend. Katie. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, we got that going. I'll take that for you. All right. Anything else that you like, Katie? That's it? Okay. Regina, is there anything else you would like? Now, this is what I do. If she was next. If you number 4, and that's all. Okay. So she gets hers for 7, right? Am I correct on that? She was at 7, right? Yeah, the last one. Okay, that's her 7. Okay, so 7. Okay, Regina.
Janet Porter, she's new.
Janet Porter. Well, everybody welcome Janet. She's new here. Janet, please register with us. I go in a very fast pace. So what you need to do, my dear, is send us an email to jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. I've pinned my email to the top of the chat with all your information, your name, YouTube name, complete mailing address, phone number, and PayPal information. And with your address, if you guys are living in apartments, condos, things like that, please send me all building numbers and things like that, because I've had some people forget that. Okay, now I open up the floor. Anybody wants a brooch? $1. Pick what's left. If anybody wants any of these, this is kind of a thank you. $1 for any of the brooches. First come, first serve. If anybody wants any of these brooches. Regina wants 5. Okay, got you, Regina. Got that one.
And Mississippi Queen, I do have her info.
Mississippi Queen, we have your information. So thank you for registering. All right, got you for $1 for that, Regina. Regina wants number 2 for $1. This is a way of saying thank you for everybody and people who just show our patriotism. I know some of you guys are from Canada. I'll work on maple leaves next time. Okay. All right, here we go. And I guess I'll keep my little, nobody want these little, these are cute. They're like little, somebody made these by hand. They're like little safety pin, little American flags. You got that one. All right, this one's a smaller one. Like that. Maybe I'll keep these for, I don't know, maybe I'll do these as a giveaway or something. I don't know. Oh, you want a Michelle? Which one did you want, honey? I don't know which one I picked up first. Which one is the big? She wants the big one, the longer one. Yep, that one. Yep, I got you, Merche. Anybody want the last one for $1? Somebody take up my last flag pin. I can clear the tray. Nobody want my little last one? $1. Regina wants it. Okay, thank you, Regina. All right. I've got 19 people here and 17 thumbs up. Don't forget to hit thumbs up for all of us today, or Joe and I cleared that tray. We're going to move pretty fast. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I'll just put that over here, I guess, for right now. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Let me show you one thing. Okay, we're going to move on to these next in a bit. I'm wearing the show special. One of the things on my show is that every show I usually put something together. It's kind of a phenomenal deal. I have this beautiful strand of tiger's eye. Let me give you the information on it. It is 30 inches long. Lobster claw clasp, all silk knotted. Look at this thing. Look how big these tiger's eye pieces are. I mean, my God. Okay, so I have a necklace, 30 inches long. You will get this bracelet, stretchy. The bracelet is 7.5 inches long. It's stretched. And you also will get these sterling silver. I can move in a little bit. Let's see. Tiger's eye earrings, sterling silver. Whole show special, $125 for this. All 3 pieces. You got this bracelet, earrings, and my earrings. $125. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Amy. So just let you know. You want this, Amy? Okay, congratulations, Amy. It's phenomenal. You get everything here. Wow, and you guys are taking jewelry off me. So thank you so much, Amy. Let me put that down for you. All right. Everybody,
Tanya's in the house.
hi, Tanya. How are you? I'm gonna be on for a 2-hour flash sale. And then we're all gonna go over to my jewelry addiction. And when she's gonna do her regular 4-hour sale tonight. So, and then I'll be on. So everything you guys hear, I mean, just let you guys know. I know some of you guys kind of came in at the end, or came in after I started chilling out or talking. But anything you're buying today will be combined with Tuesday. So you won't get an invoice for today's things, like guilt-free shopping today, if you want to think of it like that, until Wednesday. So I will clean these up before you get them, my dear. Just to let you know. Of course, I always do that. You can buy anything that you have today and think of it like guilt-free shopping. Until it's till Wednesday when you guys, until you get the bill. Okay. So let's do that. Let me do these. Should I do these crosses real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Let me do this. So.
I got Kate's in the house. She's new.
Oh, hello, Kate. Hi, Carrie. How you doing? If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Jen, and my husband Joe is my husband as well as my business partner, and he is behind the scenes. And so, needless to say, we love what we do. I work full time at the hospital. My local hospital is my other job, and then I do this is part time. So. If you're new here, we'll need you to register. And what you need to do is send us your name, your YouTube name, complete mailing address, phone number, and PayPal information, because we do all our billing through PayPal. Okay. We would need you to have that. He's watching the email as we're going along. So if you send us your information, once we have your information, then you can bid on anything. Okay.
So we got Kirsten, Yippee. And Katie, they're all.
Hi, Kirsten, Yippee, Katie, Elizabeth K. They say hi to Janet, Katie, and I'm the other one. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up with the hellos and this. Thank God for my husband because he keeps me on track. Yeah. All right, so this is my tree of crosses right now. Okay, some of my regulars have seen this before, but if there's something here, this is what I call today is going to be flash sale / clearance, if you want to call it like that. Everything in the tray you're looking at is sterling silver. Okay. I'm going to see if I can hold this closer just so you guys. Hi, Carrie. So what we have here, I mean, I can give everybody a more close up and personal. I just kind of group things in trays to move things along. So that way you can see a whole bunch of inventory at one time. We have Silpata. There's another Silpata cross here. This is freshwater pearl, sterling silver, and glass. This one is beautiful. This is an Inlay sterling silver, old pawn cross. Okay. And I have these on chains, everybody, but sometimes people ask me if, do you sell without a chain? Yes. If that helps you a little bit, I will certainly do that. This is also a Native American stamped cross with turquoise in it. This is Bart's here. This is a pair of Bart's earrings. This is a CZ cross here, and then this is an Eastern European egg with a little porcelain, and there's a story behind that. So if anybody's interested in something like any of these off the tray, please just give me, say yes, Jenny, show me number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to do it, and that's how I do it. So You're waiting patiently for Tuesday. Virginia, you're always, I have a feeling on what you're waiting for Tuesday for, my dear. I can't wait for you to get it too. Who is it? Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Good to see you.
How much for the Zapata cross? Number 1.
Number 1? Okay. I'm going to show you that. Let me get with.
This is for Amy.
This is for Amy. Okay. So again, bear with me, everybody. I kind of like do things multitask. Kirsten, you had a great show as always. So thank you for letting me piggyback you today. All right. This is Zapata. This is retired Zapata. This is called, the name of this design from them is called Virtuosity. It's 17 inches long, all sterling silver, has a toggle clasp in the front. Here is the mark in the back. You guys can see that, the little arrow mark right there. It comes in, yeah, okay. And with embossment on the cross. This weighs 37.83 grams, okay? 37.83 grams. I'm going to start bid on this today, $65 on that. That's less than $2 a gram, just letting you guys know, for a retired Zapata. It is 17 inches long to here, and then it has a 1 3/4 inch long pendant. Here's the, it's all chain. But I'll measure it again just to be sure, but I did put it flat. Let me just, because it's a length. Let me just measure it. Give me a minute. I'm going to verify everything. But I try to keep very organized, you all. So if you're new to my channel, my nickname is the Queen of Post-it Notes. So if you see Post-it notes somewhere around, that's pretty much what I try to do. I try to keep my organization good, so that way I can go pretty fast when we're on a show like this. So, okay, if anybody else is interested, I guess that's $65. And if you're the only bidder, then you would win the item anyway. So, you know, I did drop it. I had it at, originally I had it at 85 and I dropped it last time to 75. So now we're at 65. So I already dropped it $20. And that's pretty great for 37 grams of silver for a retired Zapata. So, all right, you let me know. I'll write that down. So if you guys send me an email, how I do it on my show is if you send me an email literally right now, and once I pass an item, you send it to, and Joe gets it. So you say, Joe, or send it to Jens Vintage Finds. Joe, I'd like that Zapata cross for $65. He will go ahead and pull that for you. Okay. So that way we kind of work as a team that way. So hopefully you guys can understand that. That's how we kind of move things along a little bit. So I did receive Carrie, we have your information. So thank you for registering. So if there's anything else you guys want to see, take a screenshot real quick if you want with your phone. Some people shop that way. And do send me emails after the show and I can give you prices on things. And I usually try to liquidate really quickly for everything. But everything in here is sterling. And you can send me if I show something, I'll tell you what it is. If you want to offer me something on it, I will. I'll go through this tray and give you guys. You want to see the egg? Okay, Jackie. Let me get that. And like I said, hopefully everybody, I'll get the new people here. And I appreciate all you guys spending your afternoon with us. Okay, let me take a sip of water real quick. Oh, okay, Regina, we'll get to number 3 in a minute. Okay, my husband makes lists as we go along for everybody's request. I call him DJ Jewelry Joe. So if you got a request, my husband watches the chat. Okay, this is Russian Cyrillic blue egg-shaped porcelain pendant. Okay, this is from, and what this is in script here, there's like little letters and stuff on here. In Russian Cyrillic, this says Happy Easter. Okay, and it's really pretty. It's like all porcelain. I'll get a close up here. There's some flower motif here. There's a cross there. More flower there. Kate, we have your information, my dear, so you can bid to your heart's content. Okay. Now I've included with this a vermeil chain. Okay, the chain is 19 inches long on the box chain. Okay. This is, now I'm going to go give you, I like to, again, I got all this written down, so I want to tell you guys about it. It says Happy Eastern Cyrillic. And Cyrillic is a Slavic is a Slavic alphabet used for languages like Bulgarian, Macedonian, and Ukrainian. The egg is 1 inch long, and the chain weighs 2.33 grams, and the pendant weighs 4.72 grams. Starting bid on this is $60 on that. Really pretty enamel blue egg. I love it. Something unique and different. Jackie's in. Thank you, Jackie. And I go pretty fast today. So again, here we go with the flag. And right there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Jackie for $60. Congratulations, Jackie. And Jackie's my sister's name, just so you guys know too. So not your preferential treatment or something, but my sister sometimes does show up here. And if she shows up in the chat, I'll let her know. I'll let you guys know. Okay, let me get that going. All right. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that. All right. Number 3 is this one for Regina, right? The pearls and this? Yes. Okay. Here we go. This is pretty. So these are authentic freshwater pearls. Let me come back to my page so I can write all my information down. 18.5 inches long, Regina, but you probably could add an extender on here for you on one of those jump rings. I don't have any extra things, but you could do that. Sterling silver, rondelles, freshwater pearls. And then you have these real pretty colorful glass cubes down here with little dangle cross. Okay. And I will do this, drop this down, starting bid of $40. I had it at $60. $40 on that. A lot of silver, a lot of pearls going on that. Everybody's liking that. Nope. Okay. I'll do one more drop because I've had it for a while. Let's do 30. 30. I'll take $10 off so you can get some jump rings. If I don't have them, if you want $30, you can get extra some jump rings if they can fit. $30. All right. Thank you, Regina. So what we do in increments on my show, we do dollar increments up to 20, $2 increments after 20, and then when we hit 50, it's $5 increments. So if anybody else is interested, it'd be $32 or more. We cap it at that. And we cap it at $5 as far as increments. All right, we're gonna count this down for Regina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Regina for 30. Congratulations, Regina. I've got 32 people here and 23 thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up for me and subscribe and hit all notifications. I think I'm somewhere around 780 subscribers or so. We'll eventually get to 1,000, but I'm very happy with every one of you who are here and spend your afternoons with us. So means a lot that you guys come and visit and help us grow our business a little bit, one little bit at a time. And so we go from there. Yep. Any other requests? You got a matching, you matching bracelet, Joe Bell? So we had Zapata here. These two are Zapata. We have the old Inlay turquoise coral cross. This was my mother's, by the way. She decided to get rid of that. And yes, she does. Oh, okay. And then we have this turquoise stamped cross. This is Barf's here with gemstones. I have some sterling silver Barf's earrings and the CZ cross. Anything else? We will move on. Take a screenshot. You always send me an email. Okay. This is what I do. People are like, what? What's going on? I don't know. We're moving things fast. Okay, Joe gets that. And then we move this as I go along the way. This is my little paperweight I keep on set. Just to remind yourself to love each other, love yourself, and move on to different things. Okay. All right. So moving on. I've got these two busts out here. And you see that behind my set is a lots of busts, lots of things that we'll get to. So we're just going to start. Hopefully you guys will help me clear off my set so I can help get some new items out for Tuesday, which I have them here. I just want to display them different ways. So what that means for you guys is you're going to get deals on everything today. Oh, you want to see the coral and turquoise, Kate? the cross. She wants to see that. Sorry, hold on, Kate. I'll get it for you, my dear. I know there's a lag, so I'm used to it. Do you need the chain? Tell me if you need the chain. I can sell it with the chain or without the chain. It's up to you. It comes with this real nice, thick, heavy chain. I'll put it on the bust here. But it has a nice hook in the back. Let me show you the... There's the hook. So it's one of those hook clasps. Okay. All right. I will give you the price with the chain and how we do things here. Okay. All right. So this is sterling silver. It's acid tested. There's no stamp on it, but I did test it, and it is sterling silver. This came from my mother. Okay. Really, really pretty inlay, coral and turquoise. This is, I try to show measurements on screen because I know sometimes with magnification, sometimes people ask me how big is that, right? So this is a large and in charge cross. Okay. About 3 inches. Okay. And well, I have a 2 7/8, so close enough. The chain is on a 27.5-inch box chain. The chain is 835 silver. It's marked 835. The chain weighs 15.7 grams. Okay. And that is 27.5 inch long. I'm asking on this starting bid. I will do this for $180 with the chain. It's a beautiful cross. I mean, I can put it on my, now I have no jewelry on. I can put it on me just to show you. Let me put it on. Here you go. Let me get move my camera. I have a robot camera, everybody. So really, really pretty. Hi, Gail. How are you? Good to see you. And then if you want to put on a torque or something, you can do it like that. So it's a nice large cross. If you don't need the chain, I can reduce it if you don't need the chain. If you'd rather not have the chain, it's up to you. But I try to put things on with pendants and everything that are nice so everybody has it. So with the chain, it's $180. Without the chain, if you just want the cross, I will do it for $140 without the chain, to the cross alone. So how we work this is I give you guys prices, and how this works in the chat is the first person to put in what we're doing in the chat. If you want the chain, it's $180. Put a $180 next to your name, or how you want to do it, $140 for the cross. So that makes it simple. Now how here's how I'm going to go the rest of the auction for that piece. Yes, I'll yes, Katie. Kate, is it Kate or Katie? Kate. Kate. Yes, 170. I'll do 170 for both. Sure, why not? Starting bid at 170. So Kate's now bidding it with the chain. If that's what you're gonna do. No, you're not rude at all. No, I never get offended by any question. I use that analogy on my show a lot. If you're new here, Kate, one of the things I tell people is, go ahead, just put 170 in the chat, Kate, so we know that that's your confirmed bid, just so I get confirmation. There you go, perfect. There's never a dumb question to ask at all in general about anything in life. That's a sign of intelligence, actually, quite frankly. So if anybody tells you it's never a dumb question, it's never a dumb question. It's a sign of intelligence. All right. So if anybody else is interested, we do $5 increments. It'd be $175. We're bidding on the chain with the chain right now. That's what we're doing. It's really beautiful. Okay, we're gonna count this down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Kate for 170. Congratulations, Kate. Let me put that down for her. Okay. Thank you so much, and welcome to my channel, my dear. Hopefully you has a lot of fun here. Again, my normal time slot for everybody who's new to my channel is Tuesday afternoons at 1 o'clock. Anything you're purchasing today will be added to Tuesday's show. So think of it today as like guilt-free shopping till you get the invoice on Wednesday morning.
And yes, I do get up.
And my husband does all the invoicing for me, and the shipping for all you ladies and gentlemen out there. So if you know, so if any, and also answer emails while I also work at the hospital. So All right. Anything else beyond these crosses, everybody? Wait, you want to show anything else? Oh, Amy, you're so sweet. It's our wedding anniversary coming up on June 10th. So we'll be married for 4 years. So yeah. Which reminds me, that week, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be not here because we'll be on vacation. All right, moving on. Let's go back to this. This is what I do. I try to put things out here so everybody can look at things. Okay, let's get this going. All right. So let me get the paper. You can take this tray and let's go. All right. So here we go. Let's see if I can start. This is a Charles Albert Crazy Lace agate pendant. Signed Charles Albert. Lots of sterling silver. Right there. And I have it on this chain. Well, I can give you the specs now. I'm going to give you. Let me put this. I'm just going to take one thing off at a time. This is where things get kind of messed up. All right. So again, let me know if you want it with the chain or without the chain. I match things up in inventory to kind of, have it ready to go for a gift, or if anybody needs to do a shopping for a gift for somebody. The rope chain is 22 inches long, Italian chain. The chain weighs 15.5 grams on the chain. The pendant weighs 15.5 grams on the pendant. Okay, and it's 2 inches long. Signed Charles Albert. Starting bid with the chain, $125. And for a Charles Albert piece, that's a phenomenal deal, quite frankly. If you've shopped he's a designer and he does a lot of things with gemstones. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see it up close. Look at the matrix and the stone. You want to get this down.
And can you let Janet Porter know I have not received her info?
Janet Porter, we have not received your info, so please send us your information so we have that for you. Okay, just send.
The S's on the
I think jensgemsfinds. Everything's plural. Jens, JENSGEMS finds @gmail.com. Hopefully I put that on there right. But that's it. Okay. If you guys just want the pendant would be $65. $65 for the pendant, and then $60 for the chain. So this is actually really, if you just want the pendant without the chain, that's how I did it. Here's the back. Charles Albert.
Kim's in the house. Hi,
Kim. How are you? Good to see you, my dear. We're just having a flash sale. We're going to try to move things along a little bit. And if there's anything you guys want to see along the way, please put it in the chat, and I'll get my button gear and pick it up for you. All right. So we're going to pass on that. I'm going to use this. Put that in here. Let me move back here. It's okay. Then I'll do this. I'm going to start pulling things off this bus because that's what I'm doing. I'm clearing off my bus. Okay. It's a jewelry marathon, and Jenny's going to speed round. It's like a speed round in, like, what are they? High gear, I guess you want to call it, right?
You're
All right. Let me move this out of the way. I want to break that. Let's move this over here. This is, all right, what do we got here? This is 18.5 inches long. Look at this gorgeous jasper. All silk knotted. One of the things I talk about on my channel a lot is anything you find with beads, if you find them with silk knotting, this is a lot of labor to silk knot. If you've never done it yourself, it's really hard to do. I don't do it personally, but when you take things into a shop to get done, it's a very expensive process. Okay. So this is, that adds a lot of, just when you find something with quality, you always want to make sure that, especially beads, that you have them silk knotted, which are nice. 18.5 inches long, multicolored jasper. Here we go. You got close up. Purples and reds and yellows and orange. And this looks like mookaite to me. With this stone right here, that comes from Australia. So I don't know all the whole, but that's what it looks like to me. So if you want my opinion, these stones probably most likely came from Australia, the color combination. I'm going to reduce this today, starting bid of $40 on that. The clasp is not sterling, but if you love, these are 12 millimeter beads, so they're relatively big for stone. And you would probably pay $40 just to have that strung, quite frankly. If you guys know anything about stringing, if you ever had to bring your pearls in to get things strung at a jewelry store, the stringing is not cheap. So, little pretty browns, chocolates and browns and pinks, and it's a real pretty color. I liked it. Okay, you guys can let me know. We'll pass on that. As I usually say, the tribe has spoken, so we're moving on. That's what I do here. All right, so we're moving on. All right, next one. This was a set I had at one time. Let me get you this, and then the earrings. Ooh, somewhere are the earrings back here. Yes, that was Mookite. Yes, Janet. I'm going to call it Mookite because the color to me, when I see that banding of that purple, that would be Mookite. Yep.
I did receive Karen's.
Karen, we have your information now, so you can bid to your heart's content. So yes, this would be $40 start bid if you're interested. And if you're the only bidder, then you get it for the starting bid. You have lots of it? Oh, okay. Now you know what you have now. See, I just helped you identify stones. A little bit about myself as we go along through this process. I went to the GIA, so I'm a graduate gemologist. So if you come across anything of if you have a question on gems or jewelry, I will always help you with something. And quite frankly, I try to help as much as I can. Some of the people in the chat can attest to that. So don't be afraid to ask a question. I will try to do that. Okay. Drop an email, send a picture of something you want to know about. I will help you. This is 18 inches long, and it has a 3-inch extender. All sterling silver here, freshwater pearl. And also the earrings are, this is mottled pink jasper. Real pretty. Okay. And freshwater pearl.
Tell Janet we did not get her.
Janet, I don't have your information, honey. Here, let me put in the chat real quick. This is the email. Hopefully we can do that too, but jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. There you go. There's my email. You can send it right there. My husband will get it and he'll let you know. And we can go back to it. So if you see something, Janet, I want to make sure we have your information so we can get your to bid correctly so we can go back to an item just to get it done. All right. So this necklace is 78 grams. If you put this on the scale, this weighs 78 grams. Okay. And the earrings weigh 11.9 grams. You're welcome. And I'm going to reduce this set starting bid. I had this this was a show special for me at one point, and so I'm going to even go below my show special price. Starting bid, $60 on, you got the earrings, sterling silver earrings, and this beautiful necklace that you can wear up to 21 inches long. I think it's a phenomenal piece. When you get beads this size and this elliptical shape, kind of like that, look at that matrix. That's Mother Nature's beauty right there for you. No two are going to look exactly alike. They're snowflakes. I love it. Hi, Kat. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your time away. Kat's my neat. Well, she's not my physical, like, next door neighbor, but she lives close by to me. So $60 on the jasper, sterling silver necklace, and earring set. Nobody likes that. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Again, along the way, if there's anything that you guys want to ask me, I'm just going through both right now. All right. This is J. King. Everybody knows who J. King is. So if you want a bit bigger punch for this, this is his trademark hook and extender attachment at the end. Hold on, I got it twisted. Okay, there you go. So if you see, you're ever looking and if you guys are thrifters yourself and you find something that looks like this on a necklace, that's his patented trademark J. King. He sells on Home Shopping Network, and he goes around the world and he finds a whole bunch of gemstones and he passes them into different designs for you guys. This is 21.5 inches long and has a 2.5-inch extender. Starting bid on this beautiful, look at this, look at the matrix on these stones. Look at that. 65. I had it at 80, reducing it to 65 today. Beautiful. All sterling silver, J. King. It's a beautiful. And this is the color of 2025. If you guys haven't seen, Gail's in. Thank you, Gail. It is, what is it? I can't think of the name now. Caramel, mocha. You'll see a lot of this going in the fall. So if anybody else is interested in jaking this necklace, we do $5 increments. It'd be $70 or more. Please do your research, and these can go for some money. All right, we're going pretty fast. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Gail for $65. Congratulations, Gail. All right, thank you. And then this one, last one on my bus here. We'll just move this one and show this. This is it's on page 1. Pretty. This I don't know where it went to now. This is where Jenny loses where everything was. I can't seem to find it now. It's not in there. It's not in there. This is made by a company called J. Jill. I even have the original tag on it. J. Jill. They wanted $69 for that. And this is all gemstone. You got rhodonite. You got some quartz in here. This is quartz. Let me see. I'm trying to find my little post-it. Here it is. Okay, so rhodonite, agate, rutilated quartz. It's okay. So I'm trying to explain this to you because this is all together. So if I take this off here, you guys see how there's like little lobsters up here. So it's like you have a necklace within a necklace. Okay. It's not sterling silver, but again, all genuine gemstones. Retail was $69. Starting bid today. Let's do this for $24. 24. You want something unique? Or you want to give it as a gift so it has a brand new tag on it. Gail's in. Thank you, Gail. Very, very pretty. It's 34 inches. It's 23 and a half here. And then you have the 2-inch pendant. And then here it's 34 inches long. Okay, we're going to count this down for Gail. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Gail for $24. Congratulations, Gail.
And I did receive Janet.
Janet, we have your information, my dear. So if I've shown something that you wanted, just let me know. But you can bid now because we have your info.
Corvus in the house.
Hi, Corvus. Well, Corvus is here, which means she gets her own. She's the one who loves my checkered flag. She gets an extra weight. Plus, the ND 500 just ended, so it's appropriate that I'm using that. My husband likes a lot of reasons. All right, let me move this bus out of the way. Thank you guys along the way for anything that you are seeing and helping me with. Okay, so again, this is what I do. I just kind of put things along, and we kind of go through it as we go. All right. Let's just start pulling things down. Oh, Janet. Well, I'm going to have some fortune. Janet, I did not realize you're from England. I do not ship out of the United States at this point. So I thought I guess I did not. I guess I'm going to make it clear. Unfortunately, I only ship within the U.S. But you can still participate in my chat. But I do not ship overseas at this point. I apologize for that. But you can still stay and chat with us. We love having people here, but I just want to let you know. Okay. All right. So this is 17 inches long. This is called the Elisa necklace. It's hi, Adriel. How are you? Kendra Scott. Here's this. Get that close. Kendra Scott, there's her tag at the back. It can go, I think it's 17 inches, plus you have the little extender here. I think it's like 3 inches long. Okay. If anybody wants a cute little Kendra Scott, it's black mother of pearl under a quartz top. Okay. So in the picture or in the screen, it looks more like I'd say it's more of a peachy greenish color, as I can explain it to you. These are expensive, you guys, but I'm going to start this at $12. $12 today. I'm going to have every price point across the board. So everybody, people, just hold on to your hats. If you want a nice Kendra Scott piece, that's nice to have, or give as a gift. Christmas is at the end of the year. Okay, Adriel's in. Thank you, Adriel. We do dollar increments, everybody. So please, if you don't feel free, you can always bid on things if you like. All right, we're going to count this down for Adriel. Oh, well, that's, yeah, I mean, then it's, I appreciate that. I know that they're it's just at this point because I just ship within the continental United States. But again, it doesn't mean I can't, if I change my mind eventually, maybe I will. But at this point, I just ship within the continental United States. Okay, we're going to count this down for Adriel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Adriel for 12. Congratulations.
Maritza's in the house.
Hi, Maritza. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Thank you. All right. Next is this beautiful fluorite and freshwater pearl necklace. And let's go where we go here. 18 inches long, but it does have a 2-inch extender. All silk knotted. There we go with the knotting again. Freshwater pearls. The pearls are 9 to 10 millimeters, which are a good size for pearls. This is fluorite. Okay. Somebody's here from Illinois. That's my home state. It is also the state gemstone from Illinois. When you put this under black light, that's what this is. It will glow blue. Okay. And I'm going to do a starting bid on this of 50. Had it at 65. Dropping prices today. Comes with the extender. Fluorite, freshwater pearl. Very pretty for spring. I mean, all year round. It's a very unusual combination. You don't find these are nice sized fluorite beads. Yeah, I do try to, again, yes, thank you, Corvus. I do try to do some, I haven't done one in a while. I should probably do a couple of content videos. But I do teach them. I know I should do that, so I can do it. Yeah. So, all right. I don't see anybody interested in my fluorite today, but it's beautiful. It's all silk knotted. Nice clarity on that fluorite too. Really, really pretty. Fluorite can be this color. You can also get some with purple. You can do carvings with it. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Moving on. Does anybody want Cloisonne here in the house? This came from my mother, Mama Marge, which she says hello to everybody here. Match set of Cloisonne. 16 inches long, 8 millimeter beads. The necklace is 16 inches. The earrings are 2 inches long. You're going to get both together. Starting bid, 35. And the clasp has got that filigree clasp. You will get the ensemble. Hi, Cave of Wonders. How are you? We're doing kind of a blowout sale. So hold on your hats, and I'm not invoicing until Wednesday. So you can buy pretty much guilt-free today. Hi, Robert. How are you? Good to see you. $35 on the Cloisonne, 16-inch long. Look at these beads. They're all different colors of Cloisonne. I'll give you a close-up. This came from my mother. I can't keep everything from my mama.
Nope.
Nope. And then I got earrings to go with it. So if you want to, $35. That's a good price for Cloisonne. Okay. Oh, Carrie's in. Thank you, Carrie. Anybody else would be interested? We do $2 increments. Be 37 or more. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Let's send some prayers for Robert, please. Everybody can put out some prayer hands. That would be great. Robert, I don't know if you know, but my full-time job, I work in the emergency room at the hospital. So I can just only imagine what's going on right now. I send you prayers myself, okay? All right, we're gonna count this down for Carrie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Carrie for 35. Congratulations, Carrie. Okay, let me get that for you. Let me take off these just so I can take them off of here. Here's the earrings for her. Thank you. Okay, some more cloisonne. Here we go. Hi, Kier Health. Is that the one? Is that? I don't know. Hello. And this is cloisonne again. These are larger beads. Now look at this. We have the vintage filigree clasp like the last one. And look at these. Look at the silk knotting. Look how big these beads. I'm going to tell you in a second how big these are, but look how much silk knotting is there to hold these to get separate. You know, rub on each other. Okay. This necklace is, let's see, 25.5 inches long. The beads are 12 millimeters, which are for cloisonne. Those are big. Starting bid 55. Isn't this gorgeous? 55 on this.
I got a little free on the 5.
Oh. Yeah. No, no, not $500. 555. Look at that. Like these are beautiful. Beautiful flowers. So this one would be 55. Everybody's interested in this one. Okay. Then the other 2 strands I have back here, I'll just pull them all out. That was the black one. Next one is the teal. I bought them all at the same time. Okay. So let me give you the specs on the teal ones. Let's see. Okay, here we go. That's what these look like. They're going to have the black little stems of the flowers. These are older. And these go from 18.3 millimeters down here to 8.4 at the top. Okay. Again, silk knotted. Teal. This is an unusual color. I never found this color before. I mean, I've seen cloisonne in all different colors, but it's unusual to find this kind of teal color. Okay. So this one will start at $60 on this. I had these at one time when I first showed them at $90. So I am reducing prices. The bottom is what I can go. They're really pretty. These are big and large and in charge too. Old. Maybe nobody knows his name, but it's okay. All right, we're gonna move on. If you want that one, let me know. Email me. And then this last one is purple. Purple with big flowers there. Again, silk knotted. These go 29 inches long. There's a filigree clasp. Okay. And I'll do this for 60 as well. 60 on the, if you like the lavender colored one. Lavender. 29 inches long. Okay, we're gonna pass on the cloisonne. All right, one last thing on this bust, and then we'll move to something else. Is this Kendra Scott? So the other Kendra Scott, I got this long one. They're cloisonne Corvus. So what it is, it's okay. Hold on, let me show it to you. Corvus, what they do, this is enamel. Okay, so what they do is all this little wire work is all brass, and then what they do is they hand fire this. They put stone in here or enamel work, and they melt it at different temperatures. So think of every time you see a different color of cloisonne that it's done within this wire work. You see how it's in with the little, like when you color, or you took those pictures as a kid and you colored in with the lines kind of thing. So each of those little colors have been done at fired at different temperatures to get different color combinations. Okay. So it's a very labor intensive process. You know, cloisonne is not inexpensive, especially if you find the very old pieces like this is. So it's different than it's glass. It's basically, it's almost like glass pigment, and then they fire them. Yeah, that is a lot of work. So the more detailed, the more expensive it is. So should you find older pieces like that? Okay. This is more modern. Now we're gonna go back to this. This is Kendra Scott again. I had one in white. I sold this. This is the cobalt blue. This is 30 inches long with a 2-inch extender. Again, with her name on it right there. $10. $10 start bid on this. This is called Rainy, Rayne. It's a little tassel pendant. That's a great deal for that. If you guys know anything about, I kind of have modern. I try to have sterling at my show. So if you guys are looking for, but I like to buy nice quality things that people know. If it's more modern, it's called Rainy. Is the name of Kendra Scott piece. So if you're looking this online, I always tell you guys, screenshot and Google while I'm showing things. If you think where my prices are at, because sometimes you'll find out that this probably runs anywhere from about $30 to $40 right now. So, but I get killer deals. I can pass it on to you, and it's kind of like got this moon glow cobalt blue glass to it. Kind of pretty. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. All right, moving on. Let's pull out another neck. Do you guys want to see sterling? I'm just going through my bust, so that's what I'm doing tonight. Let's start here.
Yep.
Okay, my husband says start here. And this is what I do. I usually just pull things down, let you guys see what I got. Okay, these are pearls. A lot of pearls on this bust. So if we have pearl people, then this is your. I'll get the sterling and all the other stuff in between. I got Nikki Butler. We'll get there along the way. Let's see. Just pull the clip off.
Karen says, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, Karen. All right, Karen. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's do this one. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I don't get confused with everything what we're doing. All right, this is freshwater pearl with rhinestone rondelles. Very, very pretty. The luster on these pearls are phenomenal, Karen, or anybody else. I mean, that's the first thing when you grade a pearl. I'll give you some gemology lesson as we go through here, is the luster. No matter if we're talking saltwater pearls, freshwater pearls, the first thing you notice we grade is luster. Okay, then you look at symmetry and color and things like that, and then how we go from there. These are beautiful. These are freshwater pearls, believe it or not. Okay, 17.5 inches long, silk knotted with rhinestone rondelles, and I'll do a starting bid of this at $40 on that. Sterling silver clasp, rhinestone spacers, and if here, the other thing is what you can do too.
Karen's
Is do this. So if you go to a jewelry store, I'm just telling her, come here. This is what I look. Take a sheet of black, or this of course has got some writing on the back. But if you take some white paper and you put pearls on it, so then you can look and see what color are those pearls, right? These kind of have more of a rosé, really nice. Lauren, hi Karen, how are you? Overtone to them, really, really pretty. And that's how you look at pearls. So take a sheet of paper and that's how we do it. So just a little tip. All right, we're gonna pass on these pearls. Okay, let's do that.
Is there a distance?
Yeah, because that's part of luster. So it's part of luster. So the first you're looking at is see how this has some, we call that orient. The term we use in gemology is called orient, that overtone color, right? And some people prefer what typically sells the highest typically is rosé, like a rose, like rosé with a apostrophe. And then from there, then they go down. But this thing is that it's consistent. See how it's all consistent? There's not like one dead pearl or something in there when you're looking at a strand. But also the shape. Now, again, I said these are freshwater. They're not going to be round. There's a different type of oyster that these come from versus the Akoya. Akoya pearl come from Japan. And But for the size and for the quality, that's why I pick up these kind of these strands, because they're beautiful strands. If you want to spend $2,000 to $3,000 on Mikimoto from Japan, then you know probably more than that now. If they're just insane. So I try to find things like that. So all right, so let me put that down. We'll pass on that.
She said thank you.
You're welcome. You can ask a question. I try to answer them as we go. All right, next now these. Let's see what we got here. These are more peacock color pearls. Okay, let me take a look real quick. These are not silk knotted in between. This is on a silver tone clasp, not sterling. Freshwater. All right, these are 8.5 to 9 millimeters. Okay, I will do these for $30. 30. Larger than the last strand, but these are more of a peacock color, freshwater pearls. I figured I'd drop the price on this one because these don't have sterling silver clasp, but they are peacock freshwater pearls. I think they're really, really pretty. All right, we're going to pass on that. Not a problem. Moving on. This is the carved mother of pearl. That's this one. Okay. Here you go. Oh, Wendy, you wanted that last one? Okay, hold on, Wendy. Put that down. Put that back up. I'm going to count down for you, Wendy. Boop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Wendy for 30. Congratulations, Wendy. Welcome. All right. Moving on. Like I said, I try to have something for everybody's budget and everything as we go. This is freshwater pearl and base metal, kind of a copper color. But I bought it because of this. Look at this carved plumeria flower. I just thought it was cute. Again, with this year being the color of mocha, and I kind of like browns for something this year. I just liked it. All right, you guys want a crazy, phenomenal deal? Here we go. Starting bid, $14 on that. It's 18.5 inches long with a 3-inch extender.
Mocha mousse.
Mocha mousse. Thank you, Amy. It's mocha mousse. Thank you. Yippie's in it for it. Hi, Yippie. How are you? Good to see you. We do dollar increments, everybody, so everybody can have some fun. You know, we try to have something for everybody's budget. These articulate. Pretty carving. All right, we're going to count this down for Yippie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Yippie for 14. Congratulations, my dear. All right, moving on. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Oh, sorry, Kate.
Kate, we already sold it, honey. But don't worry, I've got stuff for everybody. When I put the sold up, that means it's ready gone. Everybody's refreshed. Everybody refreshed. I'm going to go very, really fast today. I've got literally less than an hour left. So I got to talk fast and show fast. Okay, here we go. This is sterling silver, Swarovski crystal, hematite bead, freshwater pearl, and baroques. If you have not seen these type of pearls before, I'm giving you a fair heads up warning. These, they call them fireballs. Sometimes people refer to these as fireballs. These can get pricey. Okay, so should you get a big, huge strand of them? Okay, there's just the little ways, and this one has both the freshwater pearl and the fireball little ones here to start. I did get this. I'll be transparent. From Tanya at My Jewelry Addiction, who's coming on after me. I bought this for myself. I wore it a few times, but then I got something else to replace it with. Okay, so this came from my personal collection. I bought it for myself, and I now want to share it with all of you. Okay, for anybody else who loves it. 42.2 grams. It's 18 inches long with a 2-inch extender. So you can make it shorter, make it longer. Sterling silver, and starting bid of 48 on this. $48. And you have like the little crystals in here, Baroque, like I said, the fireballs, and you can find those in jewelry. They're very expensive. Hi, Beth. How are you? Good to see you. Everybody who's got blue wrenches, please share your channels along the way too. So again, I got this from Tanya at My Jewelry Addiction. Really pretty sterling silver necklace, glass, hematite beads, fireball pearls. I just think it's a gorgeous necklace. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Okay, we're passing on that. Let me know if you change your mind. Moving on, here we go. Jen's got a show and go. She's got an hour left. I gotta keep moving. All right, here we go. This is handmade. Sterling silver. Look at this clasp. I had two of these at the same time. I sold the blue version. This is the brown version. Okay. All handmade sterling silver link chain. Now this is where we come down here. Freshwater pearl, glass. And now look at these beads. Let me see if I can. Let me put this. Okay. Lamp work beads. You guys seen that? And then we have the wedding cake beads. I bought this locally. I believe a local artist made this. I don't know what the name of the person is, but look how much work went in here. Freshwater pearls again. Look at this bead at the bottom. It's almost like looking into the world, but if it was in a brown, you know, I mean, look at that. Okay, and then down at the bottom, you have this beautiful AB crystal. Okay, so let me put that down. This is 23 inches long with that toggle. Okay, and then the pendant here goes another 2 inches down. 66 grams. Okay. Today, we're going to start this at $50. Do I have any earrings with that burnt orange color pearl? With this or with one she got? Hold on, let me look. Oh, my earrings are. You've got my earrings somewhere.
No.
No. Wendy, I will look for you. I also will have my show come Tuesday. Can you come Tuesday if I don't have anything out on my set right now? Because my earrings are in a different room. Oh, for this? I think
You have an orange to go with this.
like earrings, like general. And hi, Anna. How are you? Probably. Well, my earrings are in the other room, babe. My husband's gonna run and get and see something. Well, let me find for you, okay? He's gonna run in the other room. But I will tell you, this is a gorgeous necklace. We're gonna see what we can do for you, okay? I might have some freshwater pearls that will match that. I don't have glass for sure, but I might have pearls. Well, let's see. He's going in the other room. Let's see what we can do for you, okay? Or for everybody else. But this is gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. We're just doing a 2-hour sale. Anybody, you guys buy things today? It's just added to your invoice for Tuesday. So let's see what we got here.
She's looking specifically for burnt orange color.
Burnt orange. Oh.
Purple.
Okay, hold on a minute. Nope. Nope. I thought I had like little studs. Did I sell those? I must have sold those. Hold on a second. I'm checking. I got a lot to check through. So give me a minute. The only thing I have that kind of, it's not even, I don't have any orange, but like a copper thing, but I'm looking for pearls. And I must have had pearls, but I don't see any other pearls in here. I thought at one time I did. I don't see anything right now, Wendy. I don't see anything right now. I'll look though if you want to. Okay. All right, so we're going to pass on this. Let me write that down so you guys can change your mind. It's going to be 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. 1 p.m. Tuesday on the 27th of May is my next show. So what you guys are doing today is I'm just doing this flash sale just to kind of mark down some things, and then I will see what I can try to find. I'll put that on my list, okay? I'll put that down. But that is handmade by I did get that from a local place. Okay. Now, peacock color pearls, all continuous strand, all silk knotted, 56 inches long. Peacock freshwater pearls, beautiful. All one. There's no clasp on here. So you can 56 inches long of pearls. Let me double it up, put it on the bust for you. All right, ready for this? Starting bid, $40. That's less than $1 an inch, people. That's crazy. Less than $1 an inch for knotted silk. Knotted. Karen's in. Thank you, Karen. Peacock colored freshwater pearls. Beautiful. You can layer this. You can frame it with other pieces you have. These are beautiful. Yippie's in at 42. Thank you. 56 inches long. Beautiful. This came from that place I called the Taj Mahal. She lets me find some deals for you guys. Beautiful pearls. Anna's in at 50. Whoa, we got a power bid from Anna. Oh, Karen's out. Uh-oh. Yippie's in at 55. Oh, two strong bidding ladies going at it. But get out the popcorn. This might be a little bit. Anna's in at 60. These are 56 inches long, Merche. 56 inches. So I'm literally, well, now we're at 65 with Yippie. Silk knotted, freshwater pearls. Anna's in at 70. And if you get pearls like this, guys, it's meant because that means it's tight. So if you see the pearls that kind of like if the strands are like that, that means it's good. Because yeah, well, that's a good one. You get pearls from the stringer, that's what it should look like, and they will eventually from the gravity start falling. So that's good. That's telling you that these knots are tight. Out to Patrick. Okay, we're gonna count this down. Thank you everybody for your bids on that. I appreciate it very much. Count this down for Anna in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Anna for 70. Congratulations, Anna. All right. We went through that. Bus. What are we going to do next? Let's see. I'm just putting all my bus down here.
Stuff over in the corner.
Okay, stuff.
On the table. Or
hold on, let's see. I put these back on here so I don't lose the paper. I'm going to put that back on.
Yep.
Back where? What do you want? Oh, do we want to see turquoise? Or I can pull out my Taxco next.
Yeah, might as well.
Taxco, turquoise, bracelets, Tiffany. Who wants to see in here? Where's all my lovely collectors of Tiffany in the house? This is from my mother. Again, my mom is an avid antique collector. Okay. And this is not hers personally, but she bought this along the way. This is a 1920s Tiffany and Company coin purse. It is initialed. Someone on the line, this is not her initials. This was the original owner's initials. It says Sterling. And I did not know that this was Tiffany and Company when she brought this over for me. Okay. It was sterling silver here. And there's the maker's mark right there. D2633. And if you turn it on this side, it is right there. Tiffany and Company, right by my finger. Tiffany and Company. Leather. Now, if you find them old vintage ones now, they have hinged engraved sections. This is early. I mean, look at the leather. Haven't done a thing to it. Still got a good snap. Yes, there is a dent right there on it, but it is Tiffany and Company paperclip chain. Let me put it just hanging on here so you guys can see it. Okay. Let me give you a deal on this. Now, again, when I give you prices on here, please do your research. You'll figure out how I do things and pricing. Okay. Let me get the price on here for you. Let's see. Just gotta find where I had it. It must be on this page. I know I have. Here it is. This weighs 122.7 grams of sterling silver. The whole chain, the purse, everything. 122.7. I'm asking on this piece $300. That's less than $3 a gram for Tiffany and Company, and almost antique. Probably at this point, it'll be an antique purse. Showed you the mark. $300 for that. That's less than $3 a gram. That's insane. But I know it takes a specific collector. Sometimes I have some new people here in the chat, which I know I do today. So I'm just telling you, I come across some things and come across my desk. So if you're interested, you always send me an email about it. I know it's a significant purchase, but if you're a collector of these kind of things, I have it here for you. Yeah. And look at that paperclip chain. It's really, really pretty. Okay. You can let me know. Sitting back on my set. Just having a good time. All right. Moving on. Does anybody see anything? How about this beautiful antique, or actually not antique, Taxco. My friend Kirsten, who just got off the air, she has phenomenal Taxco pieces, and sometimes I come across some things, and this has happened to be one of them. Let me give you the information on this. Where is that? That's the last page. Okay, this is, where is my, this is where Jenny gets all crazy with her text. I try to be very organized. It doesn't seem to work that. Yep. Here we go. Let me put that up here. So what we have here, I have this one. Hopefully you guys can see it better. Taxco. This is signed TD-10. 15 7/8 inches long. This is amber. Box clasp, and it is marked one of the panels here. Right there, right where of course, when the panel I'm holding is right where the stamp is. There you go. Okay. Hi, Leonore. How are you? It is TD-10. See if I can put that up close for you. Let me make sure I can. Yeah, TD-10-925. Okay. This is amber. Has a nice slot clasp there, box clasp. There you go. And I have a bracelet that matches it. This bracelet is 7 3/4 inches long. Same signature, same thing. Okay. Total weight together of sterling silver for this ensemble is 58.8 grams. I'm trying to put that on the screen better. I can't try to get that. Very unusual. Now, unfortunately, people asked me this before because they asked me, can the clasp be interchanged? So which means if you put the bracelet to make the necklace longer. Unfortunately not, because they put 2 different size box clasps on this. There's one, and then this one is a bigger one. It's wider. So unfortunately, you cannot add it onto the necklace. Okay. But if anybody's interested in this gorgeous set, $240. Starting bid of $240 on that. You get the bracelet and the necklace. Amber. Glows. Green. Inlay amber. Very unusual to find that in a Taxco set. If you want me to put it on, I will. I mean, here it is on my wrist. It's on my bracelet. I put the necklace on. 7 3/4 inches. So for all my ladies who want longer lengths, you can also, if that's too long, you can take this to your jeweler and you can take out links and make earrings for you. So this is another way you can utilize the extra links. It's really, really pretty. So some of you guys there. Okay. All right, moving on. Just let me know. Send me an email. That's how I do it sometimes. Some people do that. I will be honest with you. I do have shoppers at my channel that don't like to either, just for whatever reason, be in the chat at the time, and they want us to reach out after the show, or they're thinking about it. I am totally cool with whatever you guys want to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. We're gonna do some buy it nows. My husband says we're gonna move to some buy it nows. Okay. So what this means is everybody's gonna refresh real quick, and I have some old inventory pieces. Okay, we're gonna fly through this and see what, maybe there's some things on here you guys like. Okay, so bear with me 1 minute. Everybody refresh means come out of the picture, go back out of the program, come back in, and we will get this going. Okay, everybody ready? Be quick on them. Now you have to type in type in the chat the price. Okay, so once I say a price, the first person to type the price in the chat will get that item. Okay. Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, honey? Good to see you. All right, let's start here. It's gonna be just some quick moving things along. Hi, Bruce. How you doing? Good to see you. This is 18-inch long chain, silver plated, fused art glass. Okay, it's beautiful art glass. I know it's on black. Well, here it is in my hand. Iridescent blues and pink. Buy it now. $10. First person in the chat to give me $10 will get this beautiful necklace. Kind of a unique piece. Handmade. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, girl? Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I'm on a flash sale today, so we're just anything you buy today will be added to Tuesday's order. Tuesdays, so think of it as guilt-free shopping. $10. Somebody wants this for $10. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Pass. Put a pass down. We know what we're doing. We're gonna put pass. Do I have a tray? Yes. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go fast, so everybody just bear with me. Here's another one. Boop. This one's got 16 inches long with a 3-inch extender. So this one actually had an extender put on the chain. Okay. This is more fused glass. Look at this. This one's got kind of a more extra technique to it. Okay. This is going to be 12. Buy it now, 12. We're going to fly through some beautiful things today. $12. Nobody likes that. Okay. The tribe has spoken. That's what I'm saying. So here we go. Moving on. What else we got? Does anybody like cufflink sets? Does anybody collect that kind of thing? I don't know. But I do have cufflinks and a tie clip. Named from Swank, SWANK. It's a tie clip, fleur-de-lis, and you get cufflinks with it. Matching cufflinks, and I just put it in my hand. You get all 3 pieces like that. Fleur-de-lis, Swank, SWANK. Buy it now, $14. Some people wear to cufflinks. Some people, what you gonna do? $14 on the Swank set. Fleur-de-lis. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. I'll find things for you guys to see. Once I get in the room, then we're gonna keep going. All right.
Why don't you bring the trays over?
Okay, honey. I'll bring the trays
Instead of hurting your back.
Okay. All right. Let's start here. Now, I don't know if anybody in the chat, this would be up anybody's alley. I've shown this before. These individually are lampwork beads, wedding cake beads, sterling, but they're sterling silver. Okay. I have this just strung on a necklace right now. I'm not selling the whole thing together, but if you want all the beads, I can. These are individually glass beads, sterling silver. They're marked 925 and tested. All different sorts of colored beads here. Some, they're not Pandora, but a couple of them are marked Italian. I'm going to show you. Let me get in my notes. They are Biaggi. Some of them are Biaggi. They're signed Biaggi. There's 5 of them, I think, in here. That Biaggi. There is one little charm that says best friends on it. I got this, from a lady. I bought out basically what she had, and she's like, "You want all this?" I said, "Sure." My viewers can do different things with it. So you can put them, like I said, I just have them displayed on my wheat chain. They're not getting the chain with it. I can take them off. So basically what I'm going to do here, if anybody's interested in buying all 40 of these charms, 40 of these beads as a one lot price, you could, I had these, just to let you guys know, I had them at $10 each. Okay. This is what I'm going to do today. If you buy all 40 of them, I will do all 40 of them for a price of $240, which comes out to be $6 a piece, which you can't even make a bead for $6 each, quite honestly. You could sell each. If you're a reseller, you can sell these probably 20 to 30 bucks each easily all day long. If you only want to buy a couple of them, I will do them for $7 each. So you can just tell me which ones you like. I will take them off the chain if you want to, do what you got to do. So you put in the chat, I want 7, Jenny, I want so many, or tell me which ones you want. I will take them off the chain, and they're just strung on here for me to display them, just to show you. But look at some of these beads. They're phenomenal beads. So there's some, this one's all wedding cake beads here. I think these are the Biaggi ones at the bottom. So I have these here in case anybody, you want to take a screenshot, let me know. That they're here. Okay. So $7 each. If you buy all 40 of them, they're $6. Ends up being $6 each. Okay. All right. Moving on. Puka shell, pink puka shell bracelet. 7 inches long. This is, I don't think it's sterling class. Buy it now, $18 on that. Puka shell bracelet. Pink. Unusual color for puka shell. This peachy. You can find them white all day long. It's hard to find the pink ones. Okay. All right. What can I show? All right, I'm going to get these out of here. Somebody's going to want these. These are vintage Japan beads or necklace. 16.5 to 19.5 inches long. Acrylic. You guys ready for a phenomenal deal? First person put in the chat gets it. $6. $6 on that. Anybody like something like that? They look really pretty. This is vintage Japan triple strand necklace. You want to craft with it, you can do different things, whatever you want to do. I just buy things that I think was cool. All right, nobody wants that. Okay. We're gonna do that. Now this one is glass. However, I've shown this before as well. This is triples, or excuse me, 4 strands on this one. I bought these because of the frosted beads. I love the carving on, the bust on these glass beads. This is almost like a lampwork bead here. Unfortunately, the pearls have seen better days. This is, glass beaded pearls, right? So it is a project, or if you want to overlook it, it is vintage. It's old, it's been worn, things like that. Buy it now, $8. If you take it apart, use the beads. If anything, you can't get beads like this anymore. It's just crazy. $8. Pink, purple, red. Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. So, all right. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Moving on. I have another red glass bead. Being Memorial Day, you can probably, this would be a beautiful thing to wear today if you wanted to. This is short though. It's 15.5 inches long. I don't think the class was sterling. Okay. Buy it now. $12. Different things again. You can, if you use a crafter, if it's too short, you can add a little extender. If not, use the beads for something else. But nice red is the. And what I have learned about costume jewelry, especially glass, I think red is one of the most expensive colors to make in glass because you use gold to color it. So, in time finding red glass usually commands a premium over other things. So, Karen, sold to Karen, sold.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. All right, here's another one. This is what signed West Germany acrylic bead necklace. This is it goes to 16 inches up to 18 3/4, but it is signed West Germany acrylic bead necklace. Chunky and light. Some people don't like weight on them. This is acrylic, but signed West Germany. $6 on this. Nobody wants that one either. Okay. Okay, fast. All right, how about a gemstone bracelet? This is stretchy for a shorter wrist, 6 1/4. And look at this. Look at the jaspers and the agates in here. Look at this one. It's like blue. Look at that. Oh, this is purple. That's very rare color right there in nature. This is bloodstone. If you're Scottish heritage, this is your national gemstone of Scotland right there. Bloodstone. Look at that. I love the disc motif on this. Something you don't see a lot. Buy it now. $15 on that. All stones. Yes, ma'am. Sold. Stones, yes. I don't mess. I tell you what it is. Go. Let's, we don't mess around. We just go. All right. Moving on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Here's another stone bracelet. This is Unikite. Size is this. This is a 8 1/4. Unikite's the greenish pink bead you're seeing. In between, you have hematite saucer beads. Non-sterling toggle clasp. $10. Buy it now. 10. Nope. All right. Dropping it. $8. Anything for the stones, you can use them. If you're a jewelry maker, you can't buy genuine gemstones for $8. I'm gonna tell you right now, unless you buy a big parcel of stuff. Okay, one pass. Where are we at? What time? Katie, sold to Katie. Katie plans. Got it. I stuck that one in there, huh, Katie? Thank you, Katie.
Well, sometimes I have to think about it.
All right. This is interesting. I don't know. Somebody can. When I test the metal, it's sterling silver. One of these twisted sterling silver turquoise motif necklaces. This is resin, but if anybody likes it, $10. $10 on that. Told you I want to remove things today and get things out of here if you guys can go. All right, how about $8? I'll drop it to 8 as well. Somebody wants this for 8? Here's what it looks like up close. Just for the chain alone. This is sterling beads there. This is not, but I didn't care, you know. Jackie, thank you, Jackie. Oh, Jackie, I know that you're kind of craft, honey. I have, as anybody here would be interested in some, I have a, show me this one bead lot. I have this beads, Jackie. I don't know if this is your wheelhouse. Look at this. I show these to Leslie from Black Dog Vintage. Well, she's not here. She's at a barbecue. But these are those like Tombow beads, like Millefiori. This is like a trade bead necklace that's kind of fallen apart a little bit. So there's glass beads in here, like little this. If I put this down, but there's a whole bag of these in here. The whole strand is 16 inches long, and there is an extender in here of 6 inches. So if anybody wants this bag of glass beads to do different things with, buy it now at $20, which is a deal. $20 for these kind of beads. She told me that you probably can get, I don't know, she said $3 or $4 a bead, and I know there's more than that's only like 5 beads. Sold to Jackie. Congratulations, my dear. I just happen to remember that. So, all right. Thank you. All right. I don't think I have any. I have craft lots over there, but I don't know if you want me to get into that, but I think are those jewelry lots now. Yeah. Oh, just these. Okay. All right. This is David Anderson. So here we go. We're going all across the board. We're going from craft beads to the next thing. We're showing you collectible Norwegish or Scandinavian, I guess you want to say it. David Anderson, Norway. This is very rare guilloche pendant, signed with his name on it. David Anderson. Okay. I found this, just to let you guys, if you Google the image of this butterfly, this goes for $150. I'm telling you, I'm including it with the original chain I got it on from him. Okay. Starting bid. Well, actually, no. Let's do a buy it now. We're doing buy it nows. Buy it now, $60. $60 on that. David Anderson. Norway Sterling 925. Butterfly. Nope. Nobody likes the butterfly. You guys see his mark? Did I go too fast? I want to make sure you guys see it. Nope. Okay. You know. Moving on.
Let's move it
on. We're just flying through stuff here. 18 karat over sterling from a company called Veronese. That's the name of the company, Veronese. Turquoise cross, Maltese cross. Look at the work here. All nice finished back gallery. 15.1 grams is the cross, and the chain is 1.9 grams. Made in Italy. It's beautiful. I love 18 karat gold and turquoise. Italian maker, beautiful craftsmanship. It's beautiful, very nice. 17 grams in total weight here. Buy it now, $70. $70, you get the chain and the necklace together. Was it on QVC, Deborah? Okay. Well, hopefully, I'm assuming probably a lot more than I'm charging. So I think it's a great deal. But it's a beautiful cross, and look at it's heavy. Beautiful piece. Well, let me know. Thank you, Deborah. Good to see you, my dear. Moving on. All right. I'm trying to move out. Let's see what else. Okay, anybody want this? This is beautiful. This came from my mom. This is interesting necklace. Okay, there's a little bit of information about this. Okay. All right, so this is copper. It's a choker, but there's an extender in the back here. I'm going to give you all the information we get this underneath here. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what we're looking at here, this is from the 1950s. This goes from 14 inches to 18 inches long. And if you guys thought first thing out of your minds would be thinking this looks like Matisse, right? Matisse, you guys, if you're familiar with costume jewelry, looks like Matisse work. You may be right, because the thing is, what this is unsigned. Normally, when you look for Matisse work, you will find on one of these panels, you'll find a stamp with the Matisse signature on it. Okay. However, when I did research about that, that's not unusual, because there was a gentleman who came over to Matisse, and his name was Curtis Tann. Last name Tann. He lived from 1915 to 1991. He was a designer that came over. He created this design and this work. He then was hired by Renoir Matisse to come over and help with the designs of their work, which then in doing so, then they started putting cartouches on their items. This is unsigned. Am I going to say that it's possibly his piece? Possibly. I don't know. But I'm going to sell it to you for a phenomenal price. Ready for this? Because that's what I do. $45. And if it ends up being some big rare thing, you guys can tell you that Jenny gave the deal, and that's what I do. But look at that. All that work. Elizabeth. Sold. She gets it. Beautiful. Beautiful enamel work. Okay, she gets it. Do you want the information on that, Elizabeth, about that guy's name? I can put it. I'll have Joe. Sure. If she wants me to, I will put it in. Again, I don't know if it's his, but I need to say I will help, have it if you want to do some research on your own. Okay, no problem. I will do that. I'll make sure I do that. Okay. Moving on. You guys having fun yet? I hope so. All right. Here we go. Here's some blue. 18 inches long. Blue glass rondelles. It has a 3 1/4 inch extender. Signed. I didn't know that was signed. Let's see what it says. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see what the tag says. I don't even know what it was. Okay, hold on. RMN. RMN. Is that short for Roman? I'm not sure. Anyway, buy it now, $28. And this beautiful necklace, $28.
You like your blue?
You like your blue? This is a statement necklace. RMN. Nope. Okay, moving on. What can I show you? What can I show you? Okay, I've got some. All right, I'm just flying through bins here. I know, you guys. I feel like we have to come back Tuesday. We'll finish what we started. Cloisonne bangle. Oh, actually, this is a hinged one. I got this from Kirsten for myself, and I got 2 other ones. This is for a 7 1/2 inch wrist. Buy it now, $28. Cloisonne. Opens up for a 7.5, it goes on a cone for 7.5-inch wrist. Right there. Pattern on the inside and outside. I got this from Kirsten. Just to let you guys know. Okay, I'm moving on. All right. I don't know what everybody wants to see, so I'm just showing stuff.
Sunray saying hi.
Oh, you pooped. Hi, Sunray. Good to see you, my dear. You relax, take your shoes off, and you enjoy your time. This is vintage Liz Claiborne. Vintage Liz Claiborne. I love this. I mean, look at, I use this analogy a lot. This is probably made in the 80s, I would guess. But look at it. Reminds me of David Yurman a lot. Okay. Buy it now. Weighs 54.2 grams. Buy it now. $20 on that. It's 19 inches long. You can put a pendant on here if you want to put a, if you got an enhancer. This is a beautiful, it's costume, but who cares? I mean, if you put something on there and like wear it, it's beautiful. $20. Liz Claiborne. Elizabeth, thank you. Sold Elizabeth. Congrats, Elizabeth. Okay. Here we go. Here's some glass beads. Long one. 41-inch long. I did replace the clasp because the clasp, I will tell you, was roached. I hate to say that word, but needless to say, you guys understand what I mean. It was like corroded to no corrosion. Okay. So I put a nice, fresh new clasp on here. And then you have these beautiful black and white and brown, amber colored glass. This is all glass. Ready for this? Hold on to your seats. 41 inches long. Buy it now, $18. Elizabeth's in. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sold. Sorry, Deborah. Sorry, Deborah. And somebody just said hello. Hi, Annie. How are you, dear? We're just doing buy it nows. So with my little bit of time I've got 13 minutes. I gotta keep going here. All right. What else we got? Let's see. Okay. How about J. Crew? I don't know. I'm just pulling stuff out. Of course, it gets stuck behind the ball. Hold on. I might have it connected.
Factor bags in the house.
Hey, Michelle. How are you, dear? Good to see you, my dear. I'm on for another 13 minutes, my dear, and they'll be on Tuesday. Okay, J. Crew. 26 inches long. This is lucite. Lucite.
Oh, tornado warning there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, be safe. Stay in your basement, please. Okay. Rolo chain, J. Crew. Sign with little disc right there. Buy it now, $24. Lucite, vintage J. Crew. Everybody wants that. Yes, everybody be careful. Let me know. Okay. All right. Let me know on that. We'll go past. Let's do some sterling. Let's do some. You guys want to see a couple pieces of sterling? Let's go. Oh boy. Pull everything out. Everything's in a knot. Let's see. Wait. Lock it. Oh. There we go. Amethyst marcasite locket with the chain. Look at that. Opens up. It does open.
Two-sided.
Yep. So you can engrave something on the back if you wanted to, but it does open. Marcasites and amethyst. Buy it now, $35 with the chain. Get the chain with it. Chain is 18 inches long. Karen, sold to Karen.
Congrats, Karen.
Congrats, Karen. Did you already go to your granddaughter's recital today? And how was it if you did? Okay, this is a piece. I love this piece. This came from my private collection. Okay. This is 24-inch long chain, rope chain. And it comes down to this spinner with gemstones in it. Let me put it on the bus so you guys can see. Okay. Okay. And what you got, mother of pearl, carnelian, green onyx. Sorry, I'm trying to get in the light. And then black onyx. Okay. These actually are very, if you Google these are go for a significant amount of money. Buy it now with the chain, $95. It weighs 13.54 grams. And this spins like a little fidget spinner necklace. It's kind of cool. Nope. Gemstones, little spinner. Kind of cool. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Maybe I should be asking you guys, is there something that I'm just doing real quickies right now. If there's something you want to see, if there's something your heart desires, I'm going to get into rings and bracelets and stuff that takes more time on Tuesday. But I'm just kind of going through some of the things I've had and see if there's anything like I have these like together. Like, okay, like this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful rhinestone. Look at this blue cobalt rhinestone, sterling silver pendant. It glows red when you put light on it. Let me show it to you. Glows red. Maybe it's just lighting, but it does have a pink glow to it. Okay. 2.9 grams. Buy it now. $26. Look at the detail on the side of the pendant. All right, I'm going to drop it. 20. Buy it now, $20 on that. Sterling silver. Rhinestone. Beautiful blue rhinestone. Cobalt blue rhinestone. Okay, we're going to pass on it. Everybody saying hello to one another. Make everybody stay safe. All right, moving on. What else we got? Swarovski crystal. This is signed Swarovski. Oh, Pack Your Bags wants that? Okay. Michelle wants that? Okay. Hold on. Stay safe. And I don't want her. She's worried about, I'm worried about her life more than about her jewelry purchases right now. Because let's make sure she doesn't get Thank you, my dear. Oh my gosh. All right. Swarovski crystal. Here we go. Heart-shaped pave earrings. Pierced ears. These are signed. I'll take one off here. A little swan. Swan's in there. Okay. Buy it now on these earrings. What am I at here? $30. Swarovski crystal, heart-shaped little earrings. Signed Swarovski. I had dangle ones. I sold the dangle ones, and these are the post-it ones I had left. These are relatively big. Look. Nope. Okay. Moving on. Huh? Okay, we're gonna see what else we got.
Yep.
Let's see.
You're getting that.
All right, let's finish off my sterling. I got a few sterling pendants, everybody. Let's just finish off my sterling. Let's see if anybody wants a locket. Oval shaped, hand engraved locket. $8.9 grams. Buy it now. $38 on the oval hand engraved locket. Opens up. There. Okay, pass on that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Brighton. Pave. Double-sided Brighton piece. With the sun on one side. Turn around. You're going to dinner. Dress it up like that. Sign Brighton. $18. Buy it now. Has the extender on the back too. Sign Brighton with a puffy heart. 18 bucks. Pack your bags. Yes. Okay.
Just re-emphasize about the invoice.
We're going to be invoicing everybody on Wednesday. That's after our Tuesday show. So don't feel, if you don't have to worry about,
Don't expect
an invoice until Wednesday morning. My husband will send you one looking for your at your PayPal info. This is signed Paul Brackna, Brackna, Landscape Jasper, sterling silver pendant, 7.7 grams. Buy it now, $35. Nice big medallion. This is about the size of one in my hand. Nice thick silver here. Designer sign Paul Brackna. Okay, sign, moving on. Okay, let's keep going.
Yep.
I'm just going through this last few things here. All right, 1928. These are beautiful earrings. I love these earrings. Black and clear crystal. These are 1928. They have the little embossment on the back. Like everybody knows the little 1928. That's the name of the company, right? Buy it now. $18 on these. Beautiful. Black and clear rice. Yep, Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think it's some glass the other day, right? I bought that. I don't know, think about it. Okay, what else we got?
Tuesday.
Vintage Coro. I don't know if any of this is up anybody's alley. It's a pineapple, modernistic pineapple pendant. Oh, there we are. Oh my God. I'm back. Oh my gosh. We're here again. Vintage Coro, 23-inch long chain, little pineapple. Coro, sign right there, Coro. $18 on this. Sorry about that. I don't know. My camera decided to take a break. I think what happened is my camera decided to take a break. I don't know. Okay, rewind it. Okay.
Did you put some down?
That's this.
18 for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. 18 for this.
Because I didn't even put the price.
Oh, it's okay. They heard me.
Unless the camera did that.
No, I think the camera. My camera is one of those. It's an Osba camera, guys. So I don't use my phone. So sometimes my hand signals will do some things. So I don't think I did anything towards it, but
One of these days
I don't know.
flip it
all right,
off.
this is okay for all my costume jewelry lovers here. I'm going to show you this. This is a phenomenal necklace. If you're not familiar with this company, please be familiar with her. Nina Ricci, Ninaricci. Back very popular in the 1980s. Okay, this is a beautiful necklace, and it has an extension. Sign Nina Ricci. There's a little extender, a little one link extender on here. Okay. If you want to look of a multi-$1,000 aquamarine and diamond necklace, would be the beautiful piece for you. This is what it is. It's just glass and rhinestone, but it's still beautiful. Look at that. Okay. And here we go. If you do research on this necklace, this can go into multi-$100. I'm asking on this beautiful piece, $75. Buy it now. Nina Ricci. If you're familiar with what this is, you will know it's a phenomenal piece. 75 on that. Nina Ricci. Glass. Okay, then we'll pass on that. All right. My husband says a couple more. That's about it. All right. All right, what else we got? Hold on, we'll pass on that. What can I show you guys? Let's see when everybody can get something.
What was the length again?
It is it's 16 inch, it's 17 and a half total. It's 16 and a half with a 1 inch extender. Who has that? Merche? Yes. So it's up to 17 and a half, Merche. You're welcome, honey. All right. Hold on. Let's send it. Let's see if anybody likes this. Sorelli. My Sorelli set. You guys all know Sorelli?
Hey, if I figured it out.
My husband even knows Sorelli. He knows about it. This is the vintage one, the one that has the brass. There's a difference in quality, believe it or not. Sorelli right there. Tennis necklace with a nice emerald cut AB stone in the center. Has the extenders in the back like this. So let me give you the information, how long and all that kind of stuff. Now, okay, it is, I don't know how long it is. Did I even write the length down? Maybe I didn't. I never wrote the length down. Well, hold on. Yours truly forgot to write the length down. So hold on. Let's do this real quick. It is 18 and a half inches long at the longest point of the extender. Okay. Okay, let's get this clipped. All right, now I'm going to start with the necklace. I have earrings here that if you want me to show them, I will. But I'm going to start with the necklace. The necklace, I'm going to do a buy it now of the necklace of 85. 85 for that. Sorelli, beautiful tennis necklace. Goes all the way around. Now, if you want some earrings, I have a couple pair of earrings. I will make you a package deal to end the show if anybody wants something here. Okay? You buy it with a necklace. I'll give you a deal. Here we go. Give you your choice of earrings. Okay, this one I think good matches it better, but you know, I have this one that has like the pear cuts with the sunset. Okay, so if you want necklace and earrings together, I'll do them both for $100. So your choice of earrings with the necklace, $100. You get the whole thing. Okay, let me know. I think it's a nice set. Get the whole thing together. Sorelli, and these are marked Sorelli as well. They have the Sorelli marks on the back. Okay. All right. Well, nobody wants it. Okay. Well, I feel like I can end with something. All right. Hold on a minute. Let's see. One more couple things.
Both pairs of earrings, Jen?
For $100? Sure. This is where you guys ask me questions. You want them all both plus the necklace for 100? I'll do it. I've had it for a while. Okay, sold. Sold. Pack your bags. You'll get them both, honey. Honey, you want to write that down? Here, I'll let you give that.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. You guys wore me out today. Oh boy. All right. I think that's gonna call it a day for me because I think Tanya is Tanya on right now? She should be, right? Is she on yet? Should be. I'm gonna come back at the camera. Okay. We'll continue this fun on Tuesday. I want to thank everybody for being here. And again, we'll continue this fun then. And we won't be invoicing you till Wednesday. And thank you. I had jewelry on, but you guys took everything off of me. So I'm glad you could stop in. Thank you, Michelle, for coming on in. So we will do this again on Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central. I'm on Central Time Zone. We'll send out a reminder for Tuesday's show, and we will get things rock and roll. I didn't bring out a lot of things today. I've got new inventory that we'll bring out. I try to go as fast as I can in a 2-hour span, and thank you guys for being there with me along the way. Please watch my previous videos and sales and lives and things that you probably can see most of the things I have behind me on, and go from there. Happy Memorial Day to all of you. Again, thanks to all the current service members and those who have sacrificed their lives for us and our freedom. Joe is Joe is was in the military for 26 years, so I thank him for his service all the time. But that's is she on? She should be on right now. Am I correct? She should be there. We're all gonna raid Tanya's. Is she on?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let's do that. So let's go raid Tanya's. Thank you guys for being here. To my jewelry addiction, we're all going to go to hers for her regular time slot. And everybody have a good night. And we'll see you Tuesday. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.